Okay, so we are going to talk about algebraic expression again. Let's start with things. Some of the things like we learned few months ago. First is constant. Okay, and another is variable. Okay, other maybe these things will be repetition, but still. So constant means the value does not change. Variable means it can have any value. Okay, so all the numbers are constant. 1 by 2, 3 by 5, -1, -5, anything. Okay, even 0.01, all these things are constant. And in some of the questions, they might use a, b, k, m, n also as constant, but don't believe these things. Okay, remember constant, only these things are constant. So if the question says a is a constant, b is a constant, then only believe that. Otherwise, constants are only these things. Variable can take any value. So let's say usually we represent x, y, and even a, b, c, d. All these letters can be variable. Most of the time you will see x and y. Why variable? Because it can have any value depending on your equation, depending on your question. It can take any value. Okay, I'm not going to talk about the function right now because that will be maybe we can talk in the next class, but right now, so did you understand the difference between constant? Value never changes, value changes based on the question, equation, whatever. So expression can have constant and variable with mathematical operation. So what are the operations? Plus, minus, multiplication, division, percentage, or whatever. Okay, these are the mathematical operations. So if you use these two constant and variables, and let's say you write 3x plus 2, it's an expression. Okay, mathematical expression or algebraic expression. It can also have just variable, hence constant here. It can also have like this, only a variable. Okay, it can also be y, x plus y, any form, like any combination of constant and variable. That will be your algebraic expression. And it's not equal to anything. If you write like 3x plus 2 is equal to 0, this becomes equation. But if it's just like this, 3x plus 2, it's an expression. Got it? So no confusion about the expression. So it's basically a combination of variables and constant. So either variable can have like 0 times x, 0 times y, and you will have just constant there, or it can have only variables, no constant, or it can have in this form variable times constant plus constant or minus constant, anything. So basically a combination of variables and constant with mathematical operations. Now how do we sum mathematical expressions? Let's say 3x plus 5, one expression, and then you have x plus y. If we have to sum it, how we are going to sum it? So we will look for the variable terms. Okay, variable terms will be same variable term will be added. If they don't have pair, we'll write down as it is, and then constant will be added to constant. It's not like you can add 5 to 3. 3x plus 5 is 8x. No, because there is x. and you will add this 3x to only those terms that have x in it. Okay, what is hiding here? 3 times x. 3x means 3 times dot is times x. So its multiplication sign is hiding. So there are, you can also write like this, x plus x plus x. Got it? And here y, it's 1 times y, which is same as y. Now if you have to add here, so 3x will be added to what? X or y? X. So you don't have to add it to y because the variable is different. Here x, here y. So you will add this to this. So 3x plus x will be your 4x. Why? Because 1 is there. X means 1. So x is 1 time x. That's why 1 is here, 3 is here. 3 plus 1, 4x. And do we have any y here? No. Just one y. So we'll just write it down. And do we have any constant here? No, just 5. So plus 5. So you saw what we are doing? We are adding x to x, y to y, and constant to constant. You cannot add constant to this term that contains both constant and variable. So pure constant will be added to pure constant, and constant with variable will be added to that variable only. So no confusion here. Similarly, for these are the basic things we already discussed, but I'm going to repeat all these things again. 5x minus y plus z. Any combination, okay? Now subtract 5 minus 3y. Okay? How will you do that? So instead of writing like this, there is another way you can write it. So 5x minus y plus z minus 5 minus 3y. I prefer this way, linear representation, instead of writing like one term here, one term below that. Yeah, when you are learning, you can do that, but at your level, use the linear form. Okay, so this term minus this term. So what we are going to do, we'll take out all these things out of the bracket, plus z, and since minus sign is here, okay, so what will be the sign of 5? Because it has plus, so it will be minus 5, and it already had minus, so minus and minus times. It's kind of multiplication, okay? To memorize, think here, it's minus sign and you are having minus sign here. So minus times minus become plus. So now look for the x, terms with x. There is no second term with x. Look at the board, okay? So there is no other term with x. So this will remain 5x. Now go to, you can just underline that, okay? I'm done with 5x. Now next is minus y. Do we have any y? Yeah, we have. So this is minus 1y, this is plus 3y. So 3 minus 1 will be 2y. We are done with these two. Now what is left? Z and 5. Do we have any other term with z? No. So we'll just write it down. Do we have any other constant? No. So we'll write it down. Now this is the answer. Now you cannot say it's 5x plus 2y is equal to 7xy. No. We cannot add them. X will be added to x, y will be added to y, z will be added to z, constant will be added to constant. No mixing. Okay? Never. Okay, now let's see another type of sum. So let's say x plus 5 divided by 2x minus 3 plus 3y plus 2. Okay? So when we have to sum this, it's like your number, the concept we learned with the number, fraction and sum of fraction and constant. Let's say 1 by 2 plus 5. What did you do? You put 1 here. Look at the board. You put 1 here, and then you took the LCM of 1 and 2, which is 2, and then 2 divided by 2, 1 times 1, 1, and then 1, 2 divided by 1, which is 2, 2 times 5, 10, and this became 11 by 2, which is 5, 1 by 2. So remember, the same thing we are going to apply here. You made mistake yesterday. Remember? And it's a whole one term. Even if bracket is not given, you have to make sure that you're treating them as a one term. You can treat them as two terms. That's also fine. Then what you have to do? You have to put 1 here, 1 here. There's no harm. Okay? Either way. Or you can just make them one term since they don't have denominator. Make them one term and put 1 as denominator. So whatever you like. If you want to treat them as two terms, so you can do 3y divided 1 plus 2 divided by 1 like this. Or you can just use this. So what do you like? One treating as one term or two term? Two terms? Okay. Let's go for two term. That will be easier for you. So what did I have? 3x plus 2. So now as we learned with the fraction and integer, same thing apply here. No denominator, I'll put 1 as a denominator because it will not change the value of the this expression. Similarly, 2 divided by 1. Did the value change by dividing these two terms by 1? No. Now you find that all of these terms, they have denominator. Now take the LCM. 2x minus 3, 1 and 1. So if I give you like this, 1 by 5, 1 by 7. If I ask you to take the LCM of 5 and 7, what do? Just multiply because there is no common divisor, okay? Since there is no common divisor, so you just multiply them. Similarly here, 2x minus 3, 1 and 1. No common divisor, so you just use 2x minus 3 times 1, which is same. If we multiply 1 with any number, result is that particular number. So 2x minus 3. Okay, this is your LCM. This divide this 1, 2x minus 3 divided by 2x minus 3, which is same expression. So x divided by x is 1. Similarly, 2x minus 3 divided by 2x minus 3 is 1. Got it? If the denominator and numerator, they have same value, division of expression will be 1. So here 2x minus 3 divided by 2x minus 3, 1. So 1 time x plus 5. What will be the value? 1 times x plus 5. Just write down every step. Here 2x minus 3 divided by 1. 2x minus 3 divided by 1. 2x minus 3. Okay? So let's write down here. So 3x is already there and we have 2x minus 3 here. Then you have plus 2. Similarly, 2x minus 3 divided by 1, 2x minus 3. So I will write it here. Did you see? This is how we solve. So now this will be x plus 5 and this will be, now since these two terms are inside the bracket, it means I have to multiply 3x to both of them, not just 2x. I have to multiply to both of them. So anything, let's say 5x, 2 minus 3y, it means you have to multiply 5x to both terms. So that this will become 10x and then minus 5 times 3, 15, xy. Got it? So always remember, whatever is outside, you have to multiply that to all the terms inside the bracket. So 3x times 2x, 6x square. Okay, and this has plus sign, it also has plus sign. So plus sign. This has plus sign, this has minus sign. So that will become negative sign, and 3 will be multiplied to 3, which is 6, and x will remain x. Now go here. 2 will be multiplied to both terms. 2 times 2x, and they have plus sign. So I will get plus sign here, 4x. And this has minus sign, minus times plus, minus. And 2 times 3 is 6. So 2x minus 3. Now look at each term. First start with the first term. X is here, x is here, x is here. Here 1 minus 6 plus 4. So 1 plus 4, 5 minus 6 minus 1. So minus x. Okay. Then you have constant. One constant here. Just underline little bit to make sure you are not missing any term. Okay. 5 minus 6 minus 1. Then you are left with only this term. There is no other term with x square. So just 6x square divided by 2x minus 3. So you can leave your answer here, and this is the correct answer. You got it? What you have to do? You made mistake yesterday. Okay? Always remember, when you have this kind of situation, you just take the LCM. Put 1 as denominator, and then take LCM, and then simplify it. Okay? Also remember this. While multiplying anything to an expression, make sure that you are multiplying that value to each of them. Okay, and your sign will be same, like here, plus times plus, plus times minus, minus, and here plus times plus times minus, minus. So basically you have to take care of two things. One is sign, and another is multiplying to all the terms inside the bracket. No confusion up to this point? Okay. Now, do you know the division? The multiplication. Multiplication will be, let's say, x plus 5 divided by x plus 2. Let's start with the basic one. X plus 5 times y plus 3. Okay? Let's say if you have these two terms, how you are going to multiply. Okay? So what you have to do, you have to expand it. So there are two terms. You have to multiply this with these two terms, then this with these two terms. So you can expand like this. First start with the x, first term x, that will be x times y plus 3, and then plus 5 again y plus 3. You know this? Are you sure? Okay, that's good. So x times y will be xy, x times 3 will be 3x, and then 5y plus 15. This is how we multiply. So you just keep the second term and expand using all the terms in the first expression. Let's say if you have 3, so what you will do, you will multiply first 2 and then you multiply with the third one. So let's say in the same question you have another times z plus 7. Okay, so how you are going to multiply? So you will start with the first two terms or last two terms or any two terms. I will start with the first two. So I will put a bracket here and then multiply by z plus 7. Let's use the star sign, otherwise we will get confused. Is it x or z? So and then solve this first and then multiply it by z plus 7. Again apply the same concept. Xy multiplied to z plus 7, xy multiplied to z plus 7, then plus 3x multiplied to each of these terms will be multiplied to this expression. That's what I am doing. So first xy multiplied by z plus 7, 3x, z plus 7. Then next is 5y, 5y times z plus 7. Then we have 15 plus 15, z plus 7. Okay. So now solve it. Xy times z, xyz. You know these things. If you have different variables, like the a times b times c is nothing but a, b, c. Similarly, x times y times z is x, y, z. Plus 7xy, that will be your 7xy. 3x plus z, 3xz. 3x times 7, 21x. Okay. Here 5y times z, 5yz. 5y times 7, 35y. Plus 15 times z, 15z. 15 times 7, 105. Okay. Now see, do we have any term with xyz? No. Do we have any term with xy? No. Do we have any term with xz? No. Do we have any term with only x? No. Yz? No. Only y? No. Only z? No. So this is your answer. Did you understand? This is how we multiply the expression. Okay. Now what about division? Let's say x square minus 4x plus 4 divided by x minus 2. Okay. So how will you divide this? It's very simple. Okay. So what you do, there are two approaches. One is like use a factorization or factoring. So what you will do, you will convert this term into x minus 2 form. But in some of the complicated questions, it will be difficult to do that. So there is some easy option. Okay. So I will try to do this thing. X square, I will solve like this, 4x plus 4, using normal division of numbers. X minus 2. Now, in such division, my goal is to remove like the first term, then the next term, then the last term. Okay. So to remove x square, what should be multiplied to x minus 2? X times x. What did you get? X square. So if I write here x, then I will multiply these two terms by x. Don't worry about 2 or here 4x or 4. Just care about x square. Okay, I decided that I will get rid of x square first. So to remove x square, what I have to do? I have to multiply x by x. That's why I put x here. Okay, so I have to multiply x minus 2 times x. So what did you get here? X square minus 2x. So I will write x square minus 2x. Okay, now subtract. So when you subtract, this will become minus, this will gone, and this will become minus 2x plus 4. Okay, look at the board. Now I have to get rid of minus 2x. So to get rid of minus 2x, x is here. What I have to use? What will you multiply with x that will give you minus 2x? Minus 2. Okay, so now next is minus 2. Multiply by minus 2. That will give you minus 2x, minus plus 4x. So minus 2. So that will give me minus 2x plus 4. And then subtract it. It will become plus, it will become minus. Left with 0. What is the answer? X minus 2. See? Isn't it so simple? Okay. Sometimes you might have remainder. This one, I gave you a term that I remember. Let's see something. X cube minus 6x square plus 9y plus 15. Okay? Divide by x minus 3. How are we going to solve this? Same approach. X cube minus 6x square plus 9y plus 15 divided by x minus 3. What did I say few minutes ago? My goal is to get rid of x cube and I have x here. What I will do? Multiplied by x square. So x minus 3 multiplied by x square. What you get? X cube minus 3x square. Let me write here x square. Okay, we'll keep writing the quotient here. Then I'll get here minus plus. This is gone. Minus 6 plus 3 is minus 3x square plus 9y. Then I'll write down the rest of the terms. Okay. Now my goal is to get rid of minus 3x square. So what should I multiply to x to get minus 3x square? Minus 3x. Good. So x minus 3 minus 3x. So that will give me, let me write here minus 3x. Don't forget to write the quotient, okay? Every time the term you use, write down here. So that at the end you will have this answer quotient here and remainder at the bottom. So minus 3x will be minus 3x square and minus times minus plus 9x. Oh, I don't, y? Okay, sorry, use x. Okay, so 9x. It can have y, then y, that will be remainder. Let me solve this one first and then I will use y. So, what did you get? And subtract it, this become plus, this become minus, cancel, 15. Now here you have x and there is no x term. So, what will you do? Multiplied by 0. So, if you write plus 0, nothing will happen, it will be 0 here. So, it means you have to stop here. This will become your remainder and this is your quotient. Got it? Even in the division of algebraic expression, you will get quotient and remainder. So, don't be confused. So, if you have to write this one, how will you write? You will write like this. X minus 3 times x squared minus 3x plus 15. Do you remember? Let's say 12 divided by 5. So 2, 10, 2. How did you write it? 5 times 2 plus 2. Isn't it? Similarly, this divisor times quotient, divisor times quotient plus remainder is your term here. Got it? No confusion up to this point? Now let's change this equation, sorry, not this expression a little bit. So I was saying 9y. So put y here. So what will happen? Here 9y, here plus 9x. Okay? So this one got cancelled out. This will become minus 9y minus 9x plus 15. So, what you can do, you can multiply this one with, let's say, you have 9x here. What will you multiply to this to get 9x minus 9x? Here you have x, here you have minus 9x. What will you do? Minus 9. So minus 9, you can do that. So that will give you minus 9x and plus 27. Okay? This is plus, this is minus, this is gone. And then This will be 9y, 15 minus 27, which is minus 12. Now do you have y here? No. So you will stop here. So you have this quotient, and this is your divisor, and this is your remainder. See? Here is so simple. No confusion in division. Okay. I'll give you some homework based on this. Okay. Now let's go to substitution. When do we use substitution? Like what we learned while solving the equations, where you have two variables or more than two variables. So let's see, x plus y is 9 and x 2x plus 7y is 15. I don't know if it's correct, or maybe some fractional value. So there were two approaches. One is like, okay, I want to cancel out this guy x, so I will multiply this with 2, and then both will have 2x. I can cancel it out, and then I will be left with only y, and then I will find the value of y. I will put that value back in the equation to get the value. Another approach is in some of the questions, you can do, instead of multiplying by 2, you take convert x in form of y, or y in form of x. What do you want? Which variable you want to keep? Y. Okay. So let's say keep y is equal to 9 minus x, correct? From here. Yes or no? Y I will keep on the left hand side. So that will become 9 minus x. So let's call equation number 1, equation number 2. So you put y equal to 9 minus x in equation 2. So what will you get? 2x will remain same. 7 times y. What is y? 9 minus x. See? This is called substitution. So basically you are replacing one variable with another variable. Okay? So here y is equal to 9 minus x. I put y equal to 7y. So I put 9 minus x is equal to 15. Now solve it. 2x plus 63 minus 7x is equal to 15. Then you have 2x minus 7x minus 5x and 15 minus 63. 48. Yes or no?
Mm-hmm.
And then the x will be minus 48 divided by minus 5. Minus gone. So 48 divided by 5. Now you got the value of x. Put it here. So y will be your 9 minus 48 divided by 5, which is 45 minus 48. You can put 1 here. If this easy for you to remember. This will be minus 3 divided by 5. So this is called substitution, where you replace one variable with the second variable. Okay? This is so easy. And I don't know why you got confused. So sometimes it can be in form of like this. Let's solve that. Also 2x plus 3y is 9, and x divided by y is, let's call it 2. Okay? So either you can say x is equal to 2y and put it here, or another thing, that in that question we had h1 divided by h2 and you got confused there. So let's do this thing. So I have to have divide by y. So what I will do with this first equation, here we have x. If I divide the whole equation with by y, then I will get here x by y. This y will be cancelled out. So dividing both sides by y, that will be 2x by y plus 3y by y is equal to 9 by y. Okay, this is 2. Okay, it's given x by y is 2, so 2 times 2. Yes or no? Y cancelled. 3 plus 9 by is equal to 9 by y. So this is 4 plus 3 is 7 is equal to 9 by y. So y will be 9 by 7. So y is known here. So you can put x is equal to 2y. So 2 times 9 by 7. So you can solve like this, or you can just put x is equal to 2y here and then solve it. So substitution is nothing but replacing one variable with another. Okay, no confusion. We learned addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and substitution. I hope you are not going to make mistake. Let's try one more problem for the addition where you have this kind of scenario. 2x plus 3y minus x minus I like 5y plus 3y plus z plus 2. Okay, what did you tell me that you like each term? Instead of calling them one term, you call them separate term. So I will divide each of them by 1. No problem, the expression did not change, and then I will take the LCM. And LCM of x minus 5y, 1, 1, 1 is nothing, just multiplying these 4 terms. So that will become x minus 5y. So x minus 5y is the LCM. So divide this by this 1, and then 1 multiplied by 2x plus 3y plus this divided by, it's simple LCM. The way we solve the numbers, it's same thing here. There's nothing new. Instead of having, constant value, here you have variables. Look at the board. So this divide by 1. So you will get the same thing. So 3y times x minus 5y. Similarly, z times x minus 5y. Similarly, 2 times x minus 5y. Got it? And this will be as one line. You remember? Don't forget anything here. 2, then 7, okay? 14 plus 1. This line is covering the both terms. Similarly here, this line will cover the whole term. Don't try to write, okay, not this. This is wrong. Okay? Once you take the LCM, the basic concept of LCM. Once you take the LCM, you have to extend the line. Because line means division. So basically you are dividing everything by this term. If you remove the line from here, it means you are dividing only this term with this term. These terms are leaving as it is. So that's why use this line means division and extend it. Okay? Now solve it. 2x plus 3y plus 3y plus sign here. So plus times plus 3y times x, 3xy plus times minus 3y 5y 15y squared. Do you know this thing? Y times y is y squared?
Yes.
Okay. So constant multiplied constant, variable multiplied variable. Here z times x, zx plus times minus 5. Since y and z, you cannot say like this. So you have to use minus 5 yz or z plus 2 times x is 2x and plus 2 minus 5 is minus 10 y divided by x minus 5y. Now I'll go through each of these terms to find if they have common 2x is here, x only x here. So 4x. Okay? Y. 3y and y is anywhere here. Okay? 3y minus 10y minus 7y. Okay? xy. Is there any other xy? No. Plus 3xy. Go through each term by underlining, small underlining. That will help you to ensure that you covered all the terms. So minus 15y square. Do we have y square? No. So I will write it down like this. Now zx. Do we have zx? No. So plus zx. yz. Do we have yz? No. Minus 5yz. We already covered these two because underline is there. So leave it there. X minus 5y. This is your answer. You saw? Don't make any mistake. Remember? It's same as the sum of constant and float number or fraction. There is no change. Instead of having some constant value, here you have a mathematical expression, algebraic expression. But the concept will remain same. There is no change. So we covered everything. Now you are not supposed to make mistake. Understood? Okay, let me give you some questions and then let's see how much did you understand. Okay.